friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to December journaling. I have not done a dang thing and we need to get going. So it took me three videos to get this journal together. If you've seen it, you know it was a little bit of a hot mess, but we're kind of in love. We're kind of in love already, and I just wanted to share that with you. So I'm very happy with how it came out. It took a moment. So it is an altered book that was literally falling apart. You can just see here, it's still falling apart. And so it needed some help, and I just decided to watercolor and paint on the front, put some paper on the side and some lace and ribbon. I'm really happy with it. It's a little outside of what I normally do, which is kind of also why I think I'm happy with it. My item of the month, if you are playing along or interested, is watercolor, which means I'm going to try and use watercolor on every single page. So it was fun to include it on the cover. I don't know what I'm going to do for the cover, but I have some things like this just out on my desk, and I think that would look nice. So we'll figure it out. I never worry about the front of my book in the beginning anyway. So what else? I am participating in the Winter Journal Challenge. So here's my item of the month, watercolor, and I am participating, look at all my stickies, participating in the Winter Journal Challenge by Inspiring Journals. And she did it a little differently, differently than the October one. So the dates, there are, my goodness, the words, there are certain prompts and topics, but it's one topic for like 3 days. So you're going to get different creators uploading the videos for 3 days on the same topic, which I think is just super cool. It also allows you like to do different takes on it if you want to, or not have to do a prompt every day, which I also think is super cool considering it's a little busy. So December 1 through 3 is title page, which I don't have like a title to my journal, and I don't have a title page here yet. So like I'm already behind. Good job. But I have not come down here, you guys. Today is the 4th, and I haven't done a thing. So, and I have literally an hour until I have to go to the airport and pick up my hub. So today's prompt, the 4, 5, and 6 is winter wish list, which I think is a super cool prompt. My prompt does not come for a bit. My page is on the 24th of December. So I already filmed it and everything, but just so you know. So winter wish list. So that's something we can think about. For October, I had made a separate journal, and I just know too much for me for this month. And so I will be including the prompts in this journal. So let's just see where we're at even. Okay, this was Sunday, and here's the other deal. Again, if you're new, welcome. If not, I'm out a printer of photos, and so I'm a little off my game because I can't like put it in here. And again, we've talked about this, like I didn't have a printer. Well, I did, but I didn't put pictures in my journal for a very long time. I just journaled in my journal, and now I really do use this as my source of memory keeping. And so if there's specific pictures, not obviously all of our pictures, but specific ones that I feel like capture something special that day or really stand out, I mean, I really like to include them. So I'm a little flustered or frustrated that I don't have like some pictures on some of these days. I have them, I just have to get them printed, which then I'm kind of like, do I journal? Do I not? Do I hold a space? How do I create around that? It's all just a new thing. So we'll see. I don't know. All right. I've put a couple things in here. Like this was just like in my work bag yesterday. It was I did a major clean out of the garage, not the whole garage, a part of the garage, and found like an old work bag or something that had been in my car. I don't even know. And then got taken out and put into a box. So anyway, I cleaned it out and it had these air fresheners in it. And I thought, oh, well, those are always usable, right? So I took them to work and I was like, I'll just pop one open, and they're like dried. They're like completely evaporated and dried up inside this box with the seal on them. But anyway, so I put those in there. This was in Happy Meal last week, and I just love it. And I thought it might be appropriate for Monday. Monday was the day back after Thanksgiving weekend. And so it just says whoever enrolled in the school life didn't schedule enough recesses. And I was like, that's pretty true. Plus we just had like other work stuff, and I don't know. So I thought it would probably be good there. I had a work meeting call like at night. And so I found this little image in a magazine of birds. So I kind of put that there. I don't quite know where we want to go. I absolutely did not do this last night. I don't know quite what we want to do. I didn't journal last night. See, these I was going to do. Look what I did. I put it in my journal and didn't happen. Go figure. All right. So last night was Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. What do I want to do? I had this on my desk. I don't know. I thought I was going to try and use it, but I'm not going to use that either. So yeah, look, a fresh page. So two things happened today. One is I had my new workmate start today, my new office mate. So I trained her literally all day, and then I have to leave in like an hour because my husband comes home. But in the middle of that, I have all these amazing pictures from today that my husband sent me. He is just such an amazing love. He flew down to California yesterday for work and then was able to stay like today instead of flying home either late last night or early this morning. He just, whatever, was able to stay until tonight. And so he helped my mom all day. And so, yeah, I don't know. I just love him so much. So he ended up like putting up Christmas decorations and just sending us all these pictures. We were all just dying. Like, I can't believe, how do I want to say that? My mom is very particular about everything. My mom is very particular about her Christmas decorations and where they go and what, all of it, right? Specifics. And so they called me last night and I was home relaxing and reading my book, having my quiet time. Here is my capsule for the month. I didn't do a capsule. I lied. It's just a bunch of Christmas stuff that I took out of my Christmas stuff. I'm just going to put it over here. So they called and he was going to go up in the attic and get all the boxes down and just all this kind of stuff. And he's like, well, what if we do this? And she's like, no. And what if we do that? And she's like, no. And he's like, okay, I'm going to work it out. And I was like, good luck, sir, you know. And today they text. My mom called me. Okay, this one's funny. My mom called and then he sent this long text and with all these pictures on it. She forgot she had a hair appointment today, which is kind of like a big deal, like time-wise, right? Like she's not, it's like you got to get in the car and then you have to drive there and then it's a little bit of time and then you got to drive home and it's kind of a big deal. It's an all-day thing, right? And so she gave him carte blanche. She's like, okay, you put the decorations up. And both, like everybody in the family, he sent it out on the text and we're just like, what? Like, she's never done that. Like no, that's just not allowed. No one has ever been able to put stuff where they want in my mom's house, including my father. So we were dying. We were just like, oh my God, that is so hilarious. So I almost want to, I don't know, like, and he did a great job, like, but it's like it's not where things go, right? If that makes sense. Like she has a set of these things and she has a thing of this and he of course put them up in different places because he doesn't know where they go. And so, and it looks fine. It looks great. Like, so it'll be interesting if she changes it. I just was giggling. And it was just like, and both of them, like she called me and left a message to that effect. And she's like, I just love him so much. He's helping so much. And I was like, I freaking love this so much because no one but him would she allow this behavior out of. Anyway. And then the other thing is, and I'm sad he couldn't stay another day, but tomorrow is my dad's birthday. And so, which is just hard. It's just hard. And, he took her to the yacht club and, you know, took her to the bar and had a drink and toast to my dad. And there was a bunch of people there that knew him, and just, it was just sweet. It was just sweet. So, I'm just going to make some notes here. I don't know what we can do for decoration without pictures, but maybe I'll just tip in pictures later. I don't even know. I might just have to, I was thinking maybe we could just journal and then almost tip in like a clear piece of plastic with the pictures on it that I want, like on the pages, because I'm only going to print up pictures like once a week or something. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. So okay, but I only have an hour, so I mean, less than that now, right? So I'm wondering if I kind of want to cover up this page. That's fairly neutral. It kind of blends in. This would be another option, obviously. We need to cover up part of it. Like we could not cover up the picture part, or we could get a bigger piece. Don't really know. Don't really know. Let's see what else we have. We have all this KKK sweet paper that I'm not going to hoard anymore. I'm not going to hoard it. I've kept it from Sweet Karen, and I'm not going to hoard it. So, I was trying to see if one of them, they're like same colors but different prints, and so I was trying to see if one of them had like, I don't know, decorations. Like this is more holly, trees, cookies, trees. That one's kind of fun. I don't mind this, like almost covering the whole page, and we could just almost leave the border of the brown around it, and the little dogs are brown, so that's okay. This one had cookies. I like the brown a little bit. It seems to tie in. Oh, these two are the same. Green with cookies on them. Maybe I got two of each, not too sure. Yeah, so I'm also trying to think about how do I want to incorporate watercolor into this page. And I haven't done any pages yet, but that is something we need to start considering because it's the item of the month. So what is that going to look like? I do not quite know yet. I have one piece of this paper, which, yes, I'm a little bit hoarding it, but I'm not. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. Let's just see. I'm trying to think. Some of this notepad's not quite big enough to cover. I really like the size of this KKK paper, so I think we'll kind of go with that, actually. I'm going to put all my note paper together so it's together in my box over here. And I have like this pack of yumminess that we can probably go through. Oh, these are tags. Okay, I'm just kind of getting reacquainted. I don't see any. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look, here's journaling cards. And this one, where did I just see it? It says, and the stockings were hung. Oh, dear goodness. Where did I just see that? Oh, right here. I think I'm going to put this on yesterday. They called because like we're only doing stockings this year at my mom's, and anyway, so I sent down our stockings. I got her a stocking. I'm just trying to look real quick. And so they were trying to figure out how to hang them on the mantle, because my mom and dad got rid of like all their stuff essentially, and they only do like this little thing. Anyway, they've been down at their other house for the past few years for Christmas. So it's just kind of this thing. And of course my mom's emotional. And so anyway, it was very sweet, but they were like, I don't know, not bickering, but like, you know, my husband's used to just kind of like getting it done, if you will. And so he was, I feel like we can put this up on Sunday. He was like, well, let's just do this and let's just do that. And she was like, no, you know. And so they were very concerned about the stocking situation because of the mantle and how to hang things or how not to hang things. He's like, I'll put a nail. And she almost freaking lost it. And so I was like, that's not an option. Like, you cannot say that word. Do not say that word around my mother. And so, yeah, I just thought it was funny. Okay, here is an option. I did these a very long time ago, like 4 years ago, 4 years ago. I painted these. I painted a bunch of these little squares and I sent them out in Happy Mail. But this, you know, this is an example of how I'm going to do some of my watercoloring. So I don't have to paint on this page, even if you had 2 pages that were scrapbook paper or, you know, we don't have to paint on this paper. We could paint a little card and put it on the paper. Okay. So this one says Very Merry on it. And I'm wondering if that's a good way to start our December, like with a little sample card. So I'm going to pop it in the first, because that makes me happy there. Yeah, I'm feeling... Okay, I like this over here. I'm just, again, I was going to say worried. I don't know if worried is the right word, but thinking about what I want to do with my pictures, because I know I have some pictures I want to use today, specifically of them like toasting my dad. And I just, yeah. So let's just glue that on there. And I do like the brown border, and we're still saving, you know, we're still seeing a little bit of that paper behind there. So that's good. I'm just going to make sure these corners are down. Okay, let's see what's in this bag. This is from Happy Mail tags and stuff. Oh, look how gorgeous. Oh man, yeah, I cannot imagine. I was glad I was not there last night. That's all I'm saying. Not even in a bad way, just like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. And then today, for my mom to remember, she didn't remember last night that she had a hair appointment today. And so she thought, like, they had all these plans. They were going to decorate and they were going to go to Target together. And I was like, God, I love you, husband, so much. And so that didn't happen. And so she told him he can go. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I just think it's funny. What do I want to do? I don't think, okay. I don't know if I don't have to keep these separate, but I like to kind of keep them separate. So they're going to go back in the bag as we kind of go through our stuff. Here's another little bag of, oh, we just went through this one. Okay. And let's see what else we have. We have, we have this guy. This guy cracks me up. I've used him a couple times. This is from Sweet Lynn. Okay. I don't know what I can tell you, I don't think I'm going to take my journal. I mean, I think I'll regret it if I don't, but I can't imagine taking my journal with the entire family there and everything happening and just, but we're going for 8 days. I feel like I need my journal. So I'm going to pop these in on the days where, like, filled the stockings, Christmas dinner, that sort of thing. It's just, I know what days those are going to go on. So I'm going to do it over here. I will put it on this day because that's our first Christmas dinner. This is really funny. And I just think it's like my husband decorating today, but I don't have the space right now, but that's hilarious. I normally put this on the day we take down the tree, because it used to involve obviously taking down the stupid lights and all that. It does not involve that anymore. Oh, this is so cute. I'm going to put him on Monday. The big, oh, well, I could put him on any day. I don't know if I'll put him here. The, you know, the big hubbub at school, you guys, is the update on the elf. So, you know, everyone coming in on Monday had all sorts of stories about the elf returning, and I just love it so entirely much. Okay, this is a fun ornament also from Lynn. Christmas music. I think that's from Lynn. It might be from Pam. I think it's from Lynn. This one's from Lynn. And let's see what else. Just so sweet. And I will apologize right now, you guys. If this video cuts off, I'm going to try. Let me see how much time we have. Let me just try and not get cut off. 20 minutes, and we're at 33. Okay, I think we should be fine. Like we could do, oops, that's not where that goes. Well, it could be, but this could go on here. I actually really like that. Okay, so let's do that. And then here's words. Just trying to think here. You guys, it's downright cold. It's a solid 34, 35 right now. Okay, that's kind of fun. And I've been okay. Actually, the mornings are fine with me. Like, I'm fine with it being cold in the morning. I mean, it's the nights, you guys. Like, when I get home right now, last night I came home a little bit later. I went to dinner after work with a friend, and I hopped in the shower. Actually, I hopped in the bath, but like, I had to get warm. I was so cold. Tag. Let's see. We have not gone through this bag, so let's do that kind of quickly just to see what's in here, because I don't have a reference. So some of these, yeah, we just made some tags. A little flip. This is like, you know, the front of a scrapbook pad paper thing, and I just cut it into, you know, usable pieces. Gosh, that was a fun pad. We have a piece of that in this album here. The holiday season has arrived. We can definitely use that. Make the season merry. You know, I'm struggling a little bit. But Christmas is not my best holiday anyway. I can easily say that. It's very difficult for me even prior to this year. And so this year it's obviously even harder. Little tag. Yeah, front of scrapbook paper. Did I make these? I must have. They have my eyelets in them. That tells you maybe how long ago. All right, here's some printables and some, oh, look at these fun stickers. These were in Happy Mail. Oh my gosh. Okay. I might need to go through these and pull out stuff to use in my sticker calendar. Packages and gingerbread man, and look at, oh, there's another sticker. Where'd that guy go? I just had him. Where'd he go? Look at this mug. Isn't that sweet? And here's gingerbread. Okay, more tags. Magazine cutouts. Cupcake holders. Magazines. Okay. So, okay. And this all kind of just got put back, you know, cleaned off the desk and did this last year. So, might go back in there now. This little guy's cute. Not too sure. Yeah, it's okay. All right, let's see what we can get done. Let's make a little bit more space. We know we have some tags in there if we need it. We definitely have paper and paper strips. So we have plenty of that as well. So this is kind of fun. I guess I'm not going to use this right now. I am going to use this guy. Oops, these little guys I'm going to put over here. All right, let's cut this giant ornament out because I think that's fun. And I do think that I might add in like a piece of vellum or something clear for pictures, because I could fit one on here. And we might only need one. Like, as I think about it, maybe we only need one. The other part of the day that I really want to document is my husband decorating everything. And we could, you know, put stuff like this around, because I think that's kind of like represents, I think that kind of represents the day. This right here says it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and I was thinking it might work for today. If not, we could put it on this day. Yeah, we can do that because it ties in with this right here. And we put up and decorated our stuff this day. So we'll do that. I, for whatever reason, like this right up here in this corner. And I'm not going to worry. Oh, look at that. Thank you, past Allison, for your brilliance. And printing on the sticker paper. All right, so we'll just stick that guy on there. Like that. This is not on sticker paper. And I smudged it, I guess, with water or something. It's all okay. We'll put a journaling spot down here. There we go. And for the watercolor for this day, I'm just going to do a very like simple border on my page. So I'm going to dip in my very dirty water. Dirty, dirty. Look how dirty it is. It's like, and get some green. Make some green. And I'm just literally going to line my page. Pro tip is you could do this before you put your stuff on your page. That would work. Dear God, Allison. You could put a liner under here so you don't get watercolor on your other pages. Yep. All of that would work. But I like that, and the paper's holding it fine. We'll check the background and see if it went through, but I think it's fine, and even if it did, it's also fine. There we go. Okay, the question is, do we carry it over here? And I'm going to say no. However, I'm going to still do it, but I'm going to do it in a different color. I'm going to do it in the red. Now this paper is very old. This Christmas music book. So we'll see if that went through. And I'm okay that it's like janky and wobbly. That's completely fine. Looks like it was done by hand. Okay. That might be it. Whoops. For my watercolor. I don't know if I can. We can try this tan right here. We can try and do a little bit just like that to tie it in, right? I didn't even get glue close to the edge on that. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. There is watercolor. The purpose of my challenge for item of the month is just to use whoa, just use my supplies. It doesn't mean we have to be an expert at it. It doesn't mean it has to be elegant or elaborate. It's just to use my supplies that I sometimes normally don't reach for. I literally would not have maybe lined that in watercolor if it weren't for my prompt. If I were going to line it, I would have grabbed like a marker and done the line. It's just fun to try it with a different supply. So that's the purpose of it. I hope you're playing along. I hope you join in. There's literally no rules. So you can, whoa, you can do whatever suits your fancy. All right, we'll get that kind of glued in. All right, so there's that. I think this does not match, but I think that's part of the charm. I think these are Melissa's. Melissa's, are these yours from like last year or 2 years ago? I can't remember. I know Melissa just posted her new numbers for this year and words, days and numbers for December. So if you haven't been over and checked out her stuff, yes, I'm here for this. Okay, let's give it a little bit of a haircut though, because we want it to be close to where the bulbs are at least. I am not a fussy cutter, so I just messy cut these, which is totally fine by me. And then we'll just kind of add them on, but they don't, yeah. I think it's good that they're not like perfect color and stuff, just because that's kind of the, I don't know. You guys know, if you know. I'm sure we all have our own ways we want to do stuff, and different people do it differently, and so yeah. I just think it's funny. We used to joke about it, when you have kids, the joke is like, yeah, you let the kids decorate the tree, and then, the person, mom, usually whatever, goes back later and has to fix it and rearrange it, because it's like, dear God, we can't have all the ornaments 1 foot off the ground. Excuse me, or all like right on the front of the tree. But anyway, so I like literally think we could do something like that, just to kind of tie in the idea of him, putting up all the decorations everywhere. And this glue. It's not the glue's fault. It's my fault. I have really consistent bad luck with glue. And so at this point in my life, it's got to be user error. And so my tip is always clogged. I don't know why. Other people's tips aren't clogged. Mine is always clogged. I will 100% take the responsibility on that one. And I'm just going to kind of let it do its thing and go where it wants to go. And it seems like it wants to go there. Okay, perfect. Oh, see, we have all sorts of things in here. How do I do this better? What is this? It's a giant piece of white paper, because I can't really see them in here. What I don't want is to dump these all into that bucket though, because I'll never find them. Like, that's the whole reason I put them up here, or put them into one little packet. So much Happy Meal and yumminess in here. Look. Oh. I saw lights. Treat yourself. That's like literally a Halloween card. Why is it in Christmas? I mean, treat yourself can, I guess, go with Christmas as well. It obviously can go with Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Oh, I love that. I love it so much I'm going to pull it. Like, even though we are, do I want that? I might want that. I just saw words. See, this is why I can't just dump these out. Happy holidays. Presents. I saw lights. Pictures. I saw lights. Here's a fun bow. Like, I feel like we could kind of be, oh, right there, lights and memories. Lights is fun. Here's another lights. I feel like we can be a little gaudy with this page if we wanted to. Not that my mother's house is gaudy. No, 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 no. Don't get me wrong there. I just think it's funny. Oh, wait, what did I just see? Okay, I could use the for you. What was the word I just picked up? Because I wasn't thinking, and now I feel like we could use it. Memories. We could use that for my dad. Do we want for you or memories? I think memories, right? Okay. Like they were toasting for him, toasting to him, toasting. But I think memories is better. Tree. Oh, that was in that Happy Meal. Where's the other little bag of those? All right. We have jingle. Oh, we have other words here. I'm reading. Seriously? Adventure. Hold. I don't know if these are Christmas words. The stocking is funny just because of yesterday's conversation. All right. So anything else in this little pile here that we feel like needs to make its debut and find its permanent home? Christmas wishes. We are not going to have snow this year, I can tell you that. Oh. Did we make this tag or did someone send it to me like this? I can't remember. I remember having a conversation about these. I really like this on here. Dang it. We are not going to have snow this year. I can guarantee you that. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Here's tags, Christmas wishes, another Merry Christmas. We have 3 Christmases, so I have I have lots of opportunity to use those, so I'm going to pull them now. Here's the little December fox. Kind of cute. Oh, and here's more Decembers. All in blue. That's why they're in this pile, because they didn't get used. Okay, let's... What do you think the chances are? Oh, slim and none. Slim and none. Okay, I'll just move it because we're not doing that. That's for dang sure. Okay, let's do the Merry Christmases first. Now, I'm not gluing them in. Gosh knows. If you know, you know. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Oh, and here's another Merry Christmas. Okay, so we have a Merry Christmas on the 22nd. And I put the boat, yeah, okay. This one might actually go over here. Okay, we have a Christmas here. So which Christmas do we want on this page? This one maybe. Oh, I actually have 2 sets of that. That's great. I mean, I guess we could, no, I'm just going to give 2 to that page. So that's our first family Christmas dinner. We have another, oh, I added in this page. Okay. We have another Merry Christmas. Oh, I already put one here. Well, I really like this. I'm going to leave this here. That's actually Christmas Day. And then this day we have another Merry Christmas. All right, we'll do that. In the front of the book, we'll put the season has arrived. We could put it up there. We could make it on a tag, like kind of a something fun. It's a little weird because it's brown orange. Okay, but I'm going to tuck it in now for now, and we'll figure it out. And then make the season merry. I'm wondering. I mean, it's just too much. It's just too much. But I really like it. I like the message of it, right? Oh, I love him so much. So we'll see. I don't think I'm going to put this on here. I think it's too much even for me, but all right. So this page, I feel like it's done and ready for journaling. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do about pictures. So again, I might tip in something, even if we used a piece of paper, we could tip in pictures. Yeah, I'm just not too sure. And we could even, you know, tip in like something like that. You know, if the pictures were on there. I could use this fun like green thing I got out of my flowers, right, to put pictures on. It's just not wide enough, but again, we could tip it something like this. We could, I don't know what we're going to do for a tip in, but we got to get pictures on here somehow. And I'm either going to put like all the pictures from my husband decorating with like some of this stuff, right? And I do want to put memories on here because they went and had, you know, to the yacht club and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm just not too sure. So we'll figure that out. I'll just write about my day here. I'll do all the writing here. You know, I might even put a picture here if that's what we decide. So this could just be our pictures here. I'm not too sure. Depends on how much I want to print. And I could do all my writing here, even about like my new work person. Like that's not the topic of the day, but it is what happened. And then, you know, him coming home tonight. Okay, so that's that. All right, Tuesday. This just cracks me up because I mean, I don't know. I guess you have to be there. It's not that funny of a story, but like if you know, you know, if you have a mother like that, like, and this just cracks me up. This is from one of you. And it's this old, like vintage, I don't even know, probably in the 60s, maybe early 70s. I don't know. It says, "So help me, Linda. I'm going to wipe that Christmas spirit right off their faces." Yeah. And my mom's name is Linda. So I find complete joy in this napkin. Now, I am going to cut it because I think it's hilarious. And I'm wondering... and I'm saving this. There's two, so I'm going to save those for sure. There's actually one on the back here as well, which I will save. So I am wondering if we want to... I mean, I could put it here. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. And then I could put this here as a tuck and then use it as a corner tuck, right? So we could put a, you know, this way. Because I don't know where else to put this. Like I could put it later in the month, I know, but I don't know. I just don't know. It just makes me happy. I actually like this over here to tie in the colors from over here. So we'll do that. We'll make that decision and make sure I glue the right two sides. And we'll do that. All right. Now I'm tempted just to outline these pages again with watercolor, which again, it was just to reach for my supplies more and use my supplies, use my stash. it wasn't like to become a watercolor artist this month. It was just literally to reach for it. But I don't want to do the same thing every day either. That's obviously not the point. But this, if I'm going to use it, needs to go onto a piece of paper. And I'm not obviously going to use my good lined paper. So let's see if we have something in here that works. This is just my extra, what I call journaling spots box. They're cutoffs from, but nothing's going to be maybe big enough for, like, it's not, they're not big enough. So we got to think a little bit. Even that is it? It is. Now, what do you think? This one would work. This is white. This is the old sticker sheet. This side's glossy, but this side's white. Because I don't know if I Mod Podge this onto, the green's going to show through. So, and this is a triple napkin. There it goes. Oh, don't rip, don't rip, don't rip. Okay. So if I do that, oh, I ripped it. Oh gosh, not good. It's going to be very green. So I think we want to put it on the white. Yeah, we do. We're confirming that decision. Mod Podge. Melody Ross used to call this soul glue, and I was like, oh, I love that so much. All right, that's not the thing we want. This one would do. Do I have a worse one? That, oh, I do. Okay. Okay, let's glue this, and then I'm going to have to leave it to dry. So that's probably where we will leave off tonight. So it'll dry and be ready for glue tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I think, I'm hoping on my way home from work, I can go print up some pictures. And I'm going to look for a new place to print. Like, the place I go is great. It's like kind of by our house, but it's not super convenient. And I'm wondering if there's like a more convenient, stop it right now. I'm wondering if there's a more convenient place, like on my way home from work, I guess. And it only works if you don't breathe and don't talk. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's get a little bit more on here to get that down. Oh, please don't rip anymore. Okay. You guys, our neighbor brought over, I made a big thing of like my soup that I make every week. I made it at the end of last week. So that's usually what I take for lunch every day. But our neighbor texted and she's like, would you guys be interested in some turkey soup? Like, they're kind of done with it. And I was like, yeah, yes, we would. And by we, I mean me, but yes, we would. And so she brought over this, and I thought she was going to bring over like a, I don't know, like a Tupperware, she brought over like a casserole size. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, we just can't eat any more turkey soup. I was like, oh my gosh, I'll take it. The crazy part is, of course, like you could freeze it. I don't know, whatever. It's very thoughtful of her. So I'm already excited for tomorrow's lunch because I will be having turkey soup. So that's exciting. All right, I'm going to, on the top of this, put this glitter Mod Podge. Well, I say I'm going to. Wow. All right. I am hesitant. I'm going to do it though. This brush is kind of rough, and so I'm being very gentle. I don't want it to rip this napkin, and I might even dab it kind of, because I don't care. I have time for this to dry, and I don't want to pull it and rip that napkin. So I can pull it lightly, but all right. So I signed up for the 5K reindeer dash this weekend. So that will be fun. I'm a little disappointed that not more staff signed up for it, but that's okay. It's not everyone's jam, I know. And I will by far be the slowest. But that's okay too. I mean, I'm old enough to be most of their mothers, so that's okay. I got to figure out what I'm wearing, though, is why my brain was thinking about that really quickly. If I go tomorrow to get pictures, I was going to go like to the thrift store and look for something to wear. Like, I already know my leggings and my shoes and stuff, but I don't know what top I'm wearing, and I thought something festive. Okay, I have some glitter Mod Podge on here, and I'm doing this. To, make it fun. I have a little bit more. I'm like just gonna, it doesn't matter. Like, right? Okay, just use it up. I already put it on like last year's printables. And I guess that's ready to be cleaned. Okay, I think I kind of need to leave it here. Obviously, we need it to dry. Ooh, please don't fall. I need it to dry. I think I will go ahead and add the border. As I say, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I think I will go ahead and add a border. I would like for that not to be my only watercolor this day, but I also think I need a border on the page. And instead of choosing my markers, I'm going to go ahead and just choose the watercolors. That's completely fine with me. I'm curious if I want to pull the brown over here instead of the red. And I think I will, just because it's fun and we don't do it very often. Can you tell I don't use the brown very often? So let's just try that. I am tempted to put something behind this, though. I'm feeling like I'm being a little daring. Let's pull a sticker book real quick. And that's like way darker than I wanted. But that's okay. We can either add a color. I guess it's not too bad. Maybe when it dries, it won't be too bad. And yeah, it's fine. We could like continue some of the branches across the tree. We could, God, we're feeling daring. We'll try it. Well, let's just try it. I mean, what could go wrong? We can cover it up, right? This is a weird one because it's going the other direction. The tree is growing this way. So I feel like this branch would kind of maybe come down this way, and this one might come up. Here's another little branch. This one will extend. Wow, that's really bad, Allison. I don't know about this guy. It's very strange to me. Where did you come from, little branch? Do we know? I don't think we know. I mean, I guess he could be growing this way. Why not? It's a tree. You guys, it's snowing in Paris. Ask me how I know. Because my boy, my godson, is like living his best life, and I'm so excited for him. But really, Disneyland Paris in the snow is, I guess it's so beautiful to me because we don't have that here. Like, we have Disneyland and we have Disney World, but it doesn't snow in either one of those places. And so to see Disneyland Paris pictures of the snow is really stunningly beautiful. So, okay, friends, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to continue to add a few little green, and I'll try and kind of blend this a little bit. But I need to go to the airport. I need to go grab my hubby and get him home, okay? Because our night is a little late by the time all of that happens, and we got to go to bed and go to work and do the things tomorrow. So thanks for being here. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're playing along with Item of the Month. Are you grabbing your watercolors? How are you using them? And yeah, how are you documenting your days? Let me know. And like, what funny memories or like stories do you have about the holiday? I mean, I really cherish the stories about today, and I am, well, here, look it. I'm loving my husband and the stories today. I'm going to do that for right now because look it, and I adore you. Because it's a hard year. It's a hard year. And this is the new, this is new and different. And like, and I honor him for being the one that's there, quite frankly. Like, I'm not there, I'm here working, and his work is able to go down there and do that, and we're just so blessed. And so and I honor my mom, who, it's all new, right? It's all new. So anyway, let me know what your Christmas journaling is looking like. Are you journaling Christmas yet? Like, it's the 3rd of December. It doesn't have to be Christmas. Quite frankly, normally we don't even have our tree up by now, but we do this year. So let me know how it's going for you. What are your thoughts about the season? How are you feeling overall? What kind of season is this for you? Let me know. I know it's not an easy season for a lot of people, including myself, and we all deal with it differently. So just know that that's always okay too. All right? Thanks for being here, you guys. Let me know your thoughts, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.